This is just a Rolls-Royce statuette cast in hot wax. After a series of processing, the single sale price can go up to $200,000. So how exactly is it made? First, the worker removes the mold. Take out the flying goddess poured with hot wax. It is then placed in cold water to allow the wax to solidify and harden. The worker used a hot air gun to melt the standpipe. The wax figure is then glued onto the standpipe. Coming up, the workers soak them all in the ceramic slurry by means of lifting, turning, and repeated soaking. Ensure that the ceramic slurry is able to cover every dead corner. When it's done, immediately after, put them in this machine called the rain sander. Allow fine sand to adhere to the surface. The riser is then again immersed in the ceramic slurry. After this process is repeated 3 times, we can start casting the link. The standpipe is first placed in a furnace to be heated. After 30 minutes, the ceramic mold was cured successfully. The wax inside the mold had melted by this time. The worker melted the steel into liquid. Pour the molten steel into the ceramic mold through the opening. In order to fill the cavity with the molten steel in the mold, workers will pour in the right amount of manganese. Increasing the strength of the cast iron makes it harder. After waiting for more than 10 hours to cool and harden, the worker used a hammer to hammer away at the ceramic mold. Metal model poured from the inside of the leak. They are then put into a blasting machine. Innumerable steel balls in the machine. Perfect removal of unused ceramic blocks from the mold surface. The worker below uses the cutter. Put these signs one by one. Cut off the riser, because when you cut, there will be a large piece of excess at the bottom of the logo. So workers need to use an abrasive belt to polish it. Then it's polishing and cleaning. After a series of operations, the goddess of the Apsaras slowly began to shine a little. In order for the flying goddess to reveal her true face, the worker put it into an acidic solution. The chemicals in the solution will attack the impurities in it. Metallic luster of leaking nickel. After that, the workers made a fine grinding again. Check it under a magnifying glass. Make sure there are no defects. Just find a little flaw. They just destroy it and do it again. Next, just load it into the car. They can also be tailored specifically for customers. The golden statuette of gold. You don't think it's worth $200,000?